Shalom, want to start off as always by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the Apostle, Great Millstone, and honors you brothers doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh's raw name of whom the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, or Yahweh. His raw name is Yahweh, and his son's true name is Yahweh Shai, and when we pray Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba meaning in, Ha meaning that, and Shem meaning name. So Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, right? And it's in those names that we pray. Especially in these times, because Satan's abound, right? Satan's out. He's, Satan's out. Let me just put it like that. Okay, Satan's out doing his thing. Trying to test Akim. So we all have to say prayed up. And remember that Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai is our protection. Right, in these days, right, because we fight a spiritual war, okay? We fight a spiritual war. We're getting tested all the time, because that's the only way. Because scriptures speak about how, you have these, these elites, that we basically casting spells and everything like that. Right, but the thing we should always remember is nothing happens to us except the Most High sanctions it, right? So we needn't worry, right? We just need to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we go and be all good. So this is Ephesians 6:10. This is finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, all right, and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay, so it says put on the whole armor of the Most High. The whole armor is these scriptures, right? Which is why even as I'm speaking, I'm thinking about this precept, right? This is, I always get the order mixed up. Is it 15 and 4? So Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Right, so when when Satan is messing around, when Satan is doing his thing, as it feels like Satan's really putting the foot down right now. Okay, and let's be real, these tests and everything, they're only gonna increase until we're out of here. Okay, we are approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, so everything is to help build us up, right, towards these perilous times, as the scriptures describe them as, right? But the scriptures also say that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, which linking in with this, right, is why we have to keep on the whole armor of the Most High, i.e. these scriptures, right, to remember who our help is, right, in time of trouble, to remember that the Lord from these situations, the Lord delivers His men. Okay, so it says put on verse 12, right? It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers. It says against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right? Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand. Let me read again. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, right? So, we have, these people in the flesh that may, be trying to mess with us, but really this is a spiritual battle, right? Because, those individuals have spirits on them, okay, right? And then ultimately, these these spirits and these different incantations, the witchcraft that is abound in this place, right? These are the things that we wrestle with, right? And people may laugh and say, oh, you believe in Satan. Yeah, well, not the Christian depiction, right? Not the plantation Christianity depiction of a Satan, right? We understand that basically the Lord has has angels on the left hand side, right? That these elites think that they have power over, but ultimately the Most High is the one that has power, which even in itself is a comfort to us. Okay, why is it a comfort? Because we know that, and we're going to get it in the precepts in a while. Right, we know that whatever it is that we go through, we're going through because the Most High has sanctioned it for us. Okay. So let me finish that off. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the darkness so that it was so against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, so that's it. Where this is a spiritual battle, man, right? And yeah, we must needs fight spiritual with spiritual. So which is why it's important to, as best as we can, stay spiritual. Okay, to stay spiritual, man. Scriptures talk about the carnal mind being enmity with the Most High. Okay, so that's all we can do, right? To do our best to stay spiritual, right? To fight this fight, right? And to remember that when things happen, hey, it's just Satan. Verse 13 says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness." Okay, so this is our this is obviously how Hashem Yahweh Shai, right, is our strength, right? But these scriptures something for us to meditate on, to remember, right? Exactly where it is that we are, why we go through the things that we go through, and that there's deliverance at the end of this. Okay. 2 Corinthians 10:3, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds." Right. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We once again we think on these things through the flesh. That's Satan. We think on these things through the spirit when we meditate on this on spiritual things. Okay, and we understand that that once again everything that is happening is all spiritual. Okay, everything is all spiritual. So when now Satan is coming up against Akim in whatever form that he take, right, we understand, right, that it's just part of this spiritual battle that we're in, right? And that's it. It says Job, like 1 Peter 5:8, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." So this Satan's out here right now, man. Right, just once again doing different things, just poking at Akim, if you wanna if I can articulate it that way, right? Just poking at Akim, testing Akim, trying Akim. Right, but here is the comfort, right? The comfort, goes, if you read the book of Job, I'll go and read it, right? It says Job 1:6. "Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them," right? Because Satan answers to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is, "And Yahweh said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and walking up and down it." It says, "And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil?" Right? So, the Lord Yahweh basically made a bet. But Satan was like, "Look, man, I've got this guy. Oh, this guy, he's one of my top guys, right? Look, I'm gonna let you do certain things to him, but look, he ain't gonna forsake me." Right, and we can take comfort in that, because ultimately the Most High, right, is proving us. Okay, he's proving us in all of these different things that we go through. So, are we gonna are we gonna lose faith? Right, are we gonna just try and take the easy route out? Right, or are we gonna continue on? Right, and as we all know the story of Job, right, Job continued on. All right, Job fought on right into the end, and guess what? His latter end, despite everything that he went through, right, his latter end was greater than his beginning. Okay, so, and man, like so we all know the story. The Lord let Satan do whatever the hell Satan wanted to. Okay, and this also, right, this is 1 Corinthians 10:13, "There hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able." Once again, if we're going through something, it's because the Most High said, "Look, man, hey, you can handle that." Okay, that's what you can handle. Right? It's why, ultimately, it's not like this is a competition of, who suffers the most or whatever, what have you, right? But at the end of the day, a brother may be going through something. For you, you might be like, man, it's not that deep. But for that brother, right, that might be a big thing, right? Because at the end of the day, the Most High just gives us the different things that we can handle, right? But at the end of the day, it's all for the purposes of growth. Right, once again, we're coming up into perilous times, right? And ultimately, the Lord is just getting us prepared for the great spiritual battle that we're basically having to go through, right? And so it says, suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And that's it. Okay, the Lord is basically doing this for us. Okay, for our growth and our benefit, and to once again to prove our faith, right, and to prepare us for the time. So when Satan is in the midst, yeah, as it says in Hebrews the 12th chapter, right, at the present time, I don't feel good, right, but we must always remember that these things are for our growth and for our benefit. And the last precepts is Sirach 18:3, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. Right, and as we've alluded to throughout the lesson, that includes Satan too, right? Satan, all of these principalities on the left hand side, right? They all work for the Most High, right? And there ain't nothing that can happen unless the Most High sanctions it to happen, right? No matter how painful it is in the flesh, no matter how painful it is in the moment, right? The Most High is in charge of it all, and that's a comfort. Now that is a comfort, understanding that everything is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, for he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane. All right. So once again, just a quick one, just on the, on the fact that, right now, Satan's doing his thing right now, but we must keep the faith, right? We must pray one for another. That's an important one. Pray one for another, right? Pray for the apostles, right? Pray for different, for Akim in their different situations, man. The elect, right? So as always, Lord's will that was edifying. Till next time we say Shalom.